So hello guys and welcome to the video. So I hope you guys are doing well. So in this video, as you have already seen in the thumbnail, I am going to set up my VS Code for Python installation. So without wasting any further time, let's jump straight into the video. So for installing VS Code for Python, we'll open our browser. Now we have to download two things. First of all is Python language, which we will have to install in our system, and second one is our VS Code IDE for our coding environment, right? So we'll have to download both of them. So first I'll search Python and then enter. You will get this link called www.python.org. We'll download it from here. This is the Python's website. So at the top corner you will see this download button, and you can see the download for Windows. If you are using Mac and other operating systems, you can also go for Mac OS and other platforms. I'm using Windows, so I have this option, which is download for Windows Python 3.10.0. Right, this is the latest version, and I'll save it on my desktop. Right, and the second thing we have to download is Visual Studio Code. So we have just entered VS Code. Right, the first link which you will see is code.visualstudio.com and this Visual Studio Code link. So we'll just quickly open it up, and this you can see download for Windows button. We'll simply have to click on this, and there is some documentary, and this you can see it is saving on my desktop. So I'll click on save. Its size is 76 MB, and the Python's file was sized at around 27 MB, I guess. Yes, this is 27 MB. So as you can see, my VS Code has been downloaded successfully. Right, we'll minimize this web browser and try to install Python. So as you double click on this Python icon, you'll get this pop-up shown up in front of you. Right, you'll have these two options: install now and custom installation. And at the bottom you can see install launcher for all users and add Python to the path. We'll check on this box and click on this install now. Then click on yes. So this Python is installing. This will not take much of your time. Setup was successful, right? Click on this close. Right, and now we'll install our VS Code. So just double click on that and accept the agreement, and click on next, and click on next, click on next, click on next, and install. So as you can see, our VS Code is installing. This is just a simple software installation, nothing much. Just click on finish. As you have clicked on finish, this will start up your VS Code. So at the left top corner you can see this Explorer button, where you have all the options. This is the file directory, where you will see the all the files and folders you are working on. Right, so I'll quickly check if my Python is installed or not. For that, just go to your search bar and type cmd, and right here Python / version. Right, so this will only be shown like this Python 3.10.0. This will only be shown only if your system has installed Python. If our system does not have Python, it will show Python is not recognized as internal or external command. Right, so for that, to check if your system has Python installed or not, just write this command python -- version. Right, this will show you the version installed of Python in your system. So we'll quickly set up our VS Code. So go to extensions and search here Python. This is not mandatory, but you can do that for your convenience. Like I have already installed this, so this is showing uninstall button. So our VS Code and Python has already installed in our system. So I'll quickly show you by making a new file. I'll write here simple Python code like print statement hello world, and click on Control S. As soon as you click on Control S, it will ask for the name, file name. I'll write it as demo.py. Py is the extension for Python programs, right? So I'll save it as demo.py. So as you can see, it has already changed the color of our code. Print statement is in yellow and the texts are in brown color. So to run this code, we'll just have to click on this play button. It will run the program. So as you can see, the output of this code is hello world, right? So this was the simplest installation. You can see we have just installed our Python, and after that we have installed our VS Code, and just we have set it up, both of the things, and right, you can see you are ready to code with Python, right? So I'll quickly so before ending the video, I would like to give you some introduction about VS Code. So I'd like to suggest you some changes. For that, you have to just click on this gearbox, which is manage, and go to settings, right? So these are some simple settings of VS Code. So just click here, zoom, search zoom, and press enter. So this is the editor mouse wheel zoom. I'll show you how it works. Just check on this box, right, and go to your file. So after checking on that box, what you have done is, when you press Ctrl on your keyboard and use your mouse scroll wheel, it will zoom out like this, and it will zoom in like this, right? To zoom in and zoom out your code, you can just press Ctrl button on your keyboard and use your scroll wheel to zoom in and zoom out, right? So this is very useful in day-to-day life. If you are presenting your screen in online classes or showing your code to anyone, if they cannot see your code because of the small font, you can just zoom in your code, right? And there are some extensions which will make your Python coding very easy and fun. So I will make another video for Python extensions. So that was it. You can code in Python by just doing these following steps, right? So that was it for the video. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any queries, you can always comment down below. So that was it. So goodbye, and we'll meet in the next one.